right, so today we're going to be doing
All right.
another Shadows of Innistrad Remastered draft. We're doing best of ones because today I have a nice guest here. Jason, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, I'm Jason. I'm looking to do cool stuff in draft. So let's ult some Jaces and play some Emeralds, baby.
Yeah, well, if we could do either of those, I'll be so psyched. My luck has been awful for rares. Yes, so Jason is kind of who I like theory crafting, talking about draft with. He's got a mind for limited, even if it's a very different mind than my own. But it's always super fun, so I figured I'd have Jason on mostly to steer me away from bad decks into bad decks, but somehow that are sweet as hell. All right, here we're in the draft. Let's make these bigger. Okay, so the rare is Diagraph Colossus, which is pretty powerful, but it's pretty already like here's your archetype. Um, Other things look good
I
to
think
me.
zombies don't work out quite so well.
I agree. I think Incendiary Flow is maybe the best card in this pack.
hmm I like Flow. Other things to keep in mind, Rally the Peasants is decent
Yeah, I was
because
like
it's like
Rally's
madness,
stronger than people think it is.
right?
Especially because if you just
Moonlight
have
Hunt.
6 mana, that's just +4/+0.
Moonlight Hunt is quite strong in the decks that can fit it.
Yep.
Um, yeah.
I
So
really like Skinner
I,
also, but I also think it's hard to get it going.
Yeah, I think I've only ever seen it activate once in Delirium.
Yeah.
Almost all the other times it's just a two mana 2/2. Um,
Wait,
the
what do
number
you?
of zombies is just not enough to really focus on Diagraph Colossus.
I
Whoa,
think.
I thought we were taking Incendiary.
Yeah, we'll take Incendiary. I was just like, oh, okay, but like Elder Defiant though.
Oh yeah. Um, so one thing I've noticed is a strange number of uncommons in these packs. If you look at this pack, we have 4 uncommons, and they don't include the new like flashback temporary things, right?
Oh, is it
Um,
not? I thought it was one rare, one slot card, and
right,
then
but none of these are slot cards,
but you're right. Yeah, these were all here
right?
last week.
So there's actually 4 natural uncommons in this pack, which is very strange.
It is weird.
And that really benefits the Clues deck, which has a pretty low win rate. But the Clues deck operates all purely on uncommons, right? And so if
Yeah,
you have
the
extra uncommons,
ongoing investigation, the mill one. Yeah, yeah.
hmm
Also the Erdwall Illuminator, even, which I think this card's underrated. I think this card's pretty sweet.
I think it's very good. If you get ongoing investigation, every time it hits, you get 2 clues, and it's just awesome, right?
Yeah,
Like this pack is really strong. Haunted Dead and Kindly Stranger are quite good.
they're both very powerful.
Um,
Even Deterrence and Angelic Purge are actually quite good on their own right too.
yeah, I'm assuming our opponent took the flashback card, which is like, sorry, not flashback, the temporary card, which is might have been Lingering Souls or anything else like that, right?
Yeah.
Um, so what's interesting is blue red is not the best fit for Elder Deep Fiend because I
No.
feel like they never get on board that well, right?
No.
Um,
Yeah.
blue
It's
white
kind of
is
like
great fit for Deep Fiend.
yeah. I'll say it. I think it's like blue green if you really want to go emerge, because you
hmm
kind of need those like idiot bodies. But like also I found the problem with in Eldritch Moon emerge is really good because there's a lot of those kind of bodies. There's only
hmm
really like Exultant Cultist, and like that's kind of it. It's not as a prevalent. There's not as much emerge targets
By
really.
the way, before we run out of time, Thraben Inspector and Bound by Moonsilver are the top picks. Gossipmonger also has really high win rate, but I think we're probably taking one of the commons. It's up to you. Thraben performs like a few percentage points better, but Bound by Moonsilver is quite powerful. Although
I
it is worse because there's the flashback bounce spell now.
Yeah, I like Thraben in general. I think Bound by Moonsilver because it's a common's okay.
hmm
Okay, so I mean if we are going okay, this pack's a little weaker. I think Hope is
hmm
pretty good in white decks. I think it's less good when there's more removal. But it
Yeah.
but it is very powerful. I think Fiendbinder is good in the white decks. I think 4 is really good in the blue red decks, but it's also kind of pricey.
So Fiendbinder has been not performing well relative to the other white commons.
Okay.
It's most of the other white commons are better, and I'm really skittish about taking Hope against Hope because of a Silent Departure, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Because that now it used
yeah,
to be like a like at least 2 mana cost. Now it's just a one drop to get rid of it. Yeah.
right. Horror of the Pages is not bad, um, and yeah, Spontaneous Mutation is also fine, but it's not really a
It's
priority
it's
stuff.
been okay. It's good at shutting down attackers, but the problem is, especially if they have a big like butt, they're still there. They're not gone, and that's the biggest problem I've had with it. Okay, so here's the flashback card for this set, Not of the Bone.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in the clues deck, you're competing with ongoing investigation, but it does buy you a ton of time. As for this one, like getting past Rapid Bite is one, but obviously, like we don't want to be immediately four colors, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I think
it's
this
tricky.
is we're kind of just needing to stay open at this point because nothing's that amazing. Like Grapple's really good in the Delirium deck, Gnaw's good in the Delirium deck, Gaia Reach is good in an aggro deck.
Hmm.
But it's tough. Rabbit's of course is good removal. I think I might lead Grapple here. It's just the most flexible, but maybe Gnaw's
I
better.
I think we shouldn't take a green card. We should probably take the
Walker.
Gyre actually. If we're taking a green card, we're taking Rapid Bite,
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, I
yeah.
think that's a good call. Okay, I think you're yeah, because we have also Third Inspector. I think you're correct. Ooh, Forbidden Alchemy is so good. We're not black at all, but that card's
Yeah,
just
I know. Imagine if we picked Rapid Bite last pick, and now we're like the 5 color special.
oh
That'd be
god.
sweet.
We have yeah with
Yeah,
no fixing. Terrarian's
yeah.
I found Terrarian actually pretty good in the Delirium decks, but it's also I mean it's still just that. It's okay if you're not otherwise.
Hmm.
Um Domgriff's pretty medium. Spontaneous is maybe the best pick here.
Spontaneous or Forbidden Alchemy, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess Forbidden Alchemy without flashback is still pretty powerful.
yeah. I think we're definitely staying open, and the card that we're leaning most towards is Deep Fiend. So, we might as well try to make that work. And you know, ooh,
So here's a question. So in this pack, there's a bunch of good aggro cards. This card's actually incredible. This card's so good in an aggro
oh yeah,
deck.
Feeling Good. That's great.
Brybridge Patrol is probably not great, but I actually have a soft spot for, especially in a clue deck. This is good with
Mhm.
Elder Deep Fiend. And Ongoing Investigation is the card I want to pick and then kind of pivot towards. But I don't know if that's a correct play.
Yeah, the ongoing investigation is good. The opportunity cost of losing Feeling of Dread is pretty high. Um, if we get the Erdwall Illuminator back from our pick one pack one, ongoing would be really good. But Feeling of Dread might be.
I think I'm gonna take feeling. I think it's overall more powerful, and I think because right now we're kind of okay with, but we
Oh
could
my
go
goodness,
blue.
is that travel
Okay,
preparations?
we're pivoting. We're hard pivoting.
Pick 8 travel preparations? What is going on?
Nothing else here is that great, and I mean, Ride Down's actually pretty good,
Yeah.
but
If nothing else, this first draft that we're doing together is at least exciting. It's not like
yeah,
we opened a green bomb and just pick green cards every pick.
Travel Preparations, aka one of the best limited cards of all time.
Yeah, yeah, it's just so unbeatable.
4 mana +4/+4 counters. It's just like okay.
Yeah.
It didn't come back, but that being said, I think Reaper's not bad. I think Drugsoul Shieldmate's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Droxel, weirdly it performs better than Fiendbinder, which I would not have predicted in the first one.
I think some of the camp is people are dumb, and not saying a mean way, but people
Hmm.
forget Flash exists as a keyword, and this set actually has a decent amount of Flash, and like
Yeah.
people will just be like, oh cool, I will attack in because there's nothing they could have. Well the Illuminator came back, okay, but
Oh
it's like
wow.
people will always be like, oh there's nothing, they can't have anything, and you're just like, uh, boop, like Flash in, block your guy.
You think we should take Illuminator anyway?
I think so. Cathar's really mediocre. Bard Grace is mediocre. I guess it's
Yeah.
okay. Retrogriff's my favorite card in this pack, but same thing. I just don't think there's enough to support it.
Notably, we are missing. Both of those are great white cards for us.
Do we maybe? All right. Do we go banned? I
I
don't think it's
mean,
good.
I don't think we're playing red, right?
No, I don't think. I think
Yeah.
right now we're kind of red. I think Feeling Dread's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. This draft is weird so far. Like I don't think any of these really matter. I think
Yeah,
Spontaneous is the best card.
sure.
I guess Weirding would be better. Like Gnaw comes back. Like I don't know what we're doing.
I don't think we're taking Null though. I don't think Null fits for us. Let's just take Borrowed Grace. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm. Lunarch Mental's pretty good.
Yeah, I am sitting hesitant with the bounce that's in the format. With that being said, it is powerful. Okay, Talus Tracker is just Talus Tracker.
Yeah, Talus Structure is a pretty good card as it turns out.
So this
Um,
is one of my favorite arts of all time, and good. But also that being said, tireless, especially with travel prep, um, seems powerful.
mhm. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I mean like
Yeah,
Deadweight's a great
travel
card in the pack,
travel
and there's
tracker
good stuff.
is insane, you know. And now, what's interesting, that one pick where we passed over the rabbit bite, if we had pivoted into green more, um, eh, but that's really hard to sell.
Oh
Whoa.
no, Docent of Perfection so good. Fiery Temper's so good. Please, I don't know what to do. I'm
Okay.
struggling so hard.
I think it's got to be a docent of perfection here, actually. Like, docent is incredible. I mean, we have Elder Deep Fiend too. It's not like we're like, oh no, we have to not play blue.
What
Okay,
colors are we in? I don't understand.
okay, let's put away our red cards for now.
Okay, I think that's totally fair.
Hmm.
All right, so
Um, and here, in the good cards, Silent Departure is great for us, right? If we wanted, we would want Deathcap Cultivator or Olden Vault Captive, both really good two
yeah,
drops. Um, Guardian Priest is in here. It's tricky. Oh man,
I wonder if we take
this is funny.
is Cultivator worth it. I think Silent Barter is the most powerful card, especially because our removal is basically 0 right now. Yeah, I think I'm taking Silent. Hmm. There's another travel prep.
Three color aggro is a little bit suspect, but
Yeah,
Travel Prep is so good.
I think
We
we
keep on
might.
getting past them.
Honestly, we might switch over to green white at this point.
You mean blue green?
No, I mean, so Docent and Elder are incredible,
Right.
but also travel prep is so powerful. I'm like, maybe it's just worth it. I actually think both these cards are super powerful, but right now they don't
Not for
really
us,
do
yeah.
anything.
Hmm.
I don't hate Harvest Hand.
Yeah. There's something here that we would really, want or super miss. So I think Harvest Hand is
That's
fine.
kind of what
It
I'm.
ensures that no matter what our deck winds up, we
Yeah,
do
we
have
have
a
all
playable at
playable.
least.
Yeah. So like Rabid Bite here is very good. Tattered Haunter is very
Yeah.
good in aggro.
Hmm.
I think we probably need the removal because we just don't have any. Yeah, I mean we have Elder Deep Fiend and Silent Departure.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad blue green deck, right?
Yeah,
Um,
I think you're
we would
correct.
ideally want a flashback, um, the flip side of travel preparations, but it's not a must, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Um, yeah.
I mean, do we just say something like Crippleth to be able to flashback stuff like on the splash? It's
Cryptolis
also
is pretty weak, but it's better than I guess Aim High Wolfkin Bond, I suppose.
yeah, that's my thought because Mystic Retrieval we're not casting. Spontaneous is just kind of
Hmm.
we're not really filling up the graveyard. That's my issue
Yeah.
with that.
Call the Bloodline is one of my favorite cards, and it's a crying shame. Okay, I
Yeah,
guess we now just have to take a 2-drop, right?
yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be tricky. Our mana is not gonna be great.
No, I'm really kind of concerned, honestly. I'm not sure what we're playing here. Um, like I don't think we play Weirding Wood, but what else have I taken from this pack?
Yeah.
I mean, uh, I'll take Fogwalker. I don't like anything else. And this card's medium.
Hmm.
Oh God, nothing's good here again.
Jason Scrutiny is, I think, just fine.
I suppose it's fair, yeah. Unless you get to investigate off it.
Hmm. I guess we can play another Guardian.
Yeah. I have no idea what's happening. We'll see.
You know what's interesting is with the pickup of the second Guardian, we do have a lot of um bodies to carry travel preparations now, right?
Yeah, it's very true.
So um I think there is a floor to our strategy, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I I think you're not wrong about that. Um, yeah, this might I don't know. This has been a weird draft.
I think that we were given a number of different options, but nothing that was incredibly clear.
Yeah. The
What was that,
Lingering
lingering
Souls
souls, I
is
see?
pretty busted.
Yep.
But that's splashing black then, which is the only color we all have cards in.
I think it's lingering souls into turn 4 travel preparations to make 2/3/3 flyers wins enough games by itself that you don't even have to worry about the flashback.
That's fair. I don't think you're necessarily wrong. All right. So right now, my concern is we don't have a ton of low drops. Is it worth picking up something like Spectral Shepherd or Bound by Moonsilver, which is I think a better card, but having a cheap flyer? I think at this point we just need some like low curve bodies.
I think Bound is still the better choice for us here.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
that's totally fair, honestly. Yeah. I think I probably agree with that. Oh, but Selfless Spirit's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Lone Rider should take a second look. Obviously we have 2 travel preparations, but we also have something like Lunarch Mantle, which is pretty exceptional. Selfless Spirit is a very high win rate card. Lone Rider is also one of the top uncommons. I think we might get more mileage out of Selfless Spirit, but it's very close.
I kind of like taking Lone Rider, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I think you're right that Selfless is a better card, but I do think with the double travel preparations in this deck, that is kind of actually insane value. And here, it's either... Ooh.
Poltergeist or Noose Constrictor.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's lay out our deck in the other format real quick and see what the curves looks like. Let's say that we cut all the blue. Like, how many playables do we have right now?
Real fast. Technically
18.
18. Some of them are probably better than others. Let
Mm-hmm.
me say right now we don't have a 4-drop as a result. But I kind of don't hate taking the Apothecary Geist.
Yeah.
Also, just because Noose Constrictors, we're not. I mean, it's powerful, but we're not really looking to pitch cards. Okay, Near the Chaplain's pretty good though. Oh, but Captive's also
especially
quite good.
It pays off your pick of Lone Rider earlier.
Yeah, it does. That's not bad. Yeah, I
And,
like that a lot actually.
Yeah, and the 2 bodies carry travel prep.
Yep.
Incredible.
Man,
I was reading Nautilus Bone and I thought that was another travel prep for a second. I was
oh,
like,
yeah, just, Lordy, please stop giving me these cards. I'm probably, I don't know actually. If we make enough bodies, I'll play this. Like if we have enough ways to make spirits with like lingering souls or things like that, I don't mind playing it.
And it flips Lone Rider as well.
It's true.
Yeah. This is a decent card here, I think.
I was gonna say, I like having the 1-drop curve, especially since once again carries counters really well.
I think this is a good pick for us for Confront the Unknown as one of our tricks here.
Okay, I think with the curve, yeah, we don't need any more 3-drops. I think that's a very good call. I think it's kind of underpowered as a combat trick, but I also think that, like, it's not bad in this form. Like, we want to have some trick. We don't have anything right now.
Yeah, we got a wheel on the Rapid Bite.
Yes. I think that is the pick. I like Subjugator Angel.
Yeah.
As a finisher, but I don't know. I think Rapid Bite's probably better here, especially because we will have like we do need something.
Let's fragment real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another Geist here.
Is it better for us to have the 3 instead of the 4?
Maybe this is just a Dawn Griff in our deck. That's my concern.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, Hamlet Captain's pretty good here.
We have way more spirits than humans. Is Lone Rider a human on the first side?
Yes. Oh, yeah, we only have 5 humans.
Yeah, that's still okay, I think.
I mean, that's a card we can also cut. We're not playing any of these, I don't think.
Nope.
I'll take a card that's technically playable.
Wow. We'll definitely take the wolf, right?
Yeah, that card's just... I don't know how good it is in this deck, but it is still just not bad. And then... Aim High's not even the worst last pick. Alright, so this is 26 cards. We can definitely cut some stuff.
Yeah, our curve is super low, so I think we're definitely playing 16 land here.
Yeah. So some of the question becomes... So we have 2 Philonite Dreads, which we cannot cast a flashback on. Is this worth
Right.
cutting? Same thing with the Lingering Souls. We have 2 cards in our deck that we can't cast a flashback on. Is there an argument made to be playing the Crypto Fragment just for that? To be able to flashback all those cards?
That's actually a good point. Um,
'Cause I think, well, like, we cut
Close.
Weird, or we could play. We have Weirding Wood, but that just feels like a worse version of Cryptolith. Maybe I'm wrong.
It might not be. You know, the extra card eventually is not um, to be underestimated. Critical Fragment has a very low win rate.
Yeah, I believe that.
Weirding Wood is able to do better, I think, for us.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're running it at all.
Sure,
Right.
sure. Yeah. All right, so I think
Yeah.
our 1-drops are good. I think they're powerful. I think we can probably cut a Hamlet Captain. We are only on 6 humans, including Hamlet Captain, which seems pretty low.
I think we're only on 14 creatures, right? I think we just want to load up our dudes, right?
Yes. Oh, so that's valid.
Yeah. One of the Feeling of Dreads can definitely go because we're just not consistent in casting it all the time.
Yeah,
Right?
that's fair.
Um,
Is it worth playing Borrowed Grace? Oh, either way, I can cut a land anyway, and I'm probably
right, 16 land. Oh, this is a 40 card deck. Interesting.
yeah. So I wonder if I
Uh,
cut Borrowed Grace and put back in Hamlet Captain for another body.
Yeah, yeah, it could be appreciated there. Yeah. Is Power Grace is that the worst card in our deck though? Oh, get that Tireless Track out of here. We're certainly not running that guy, right?
Oh, for a second, my brain was like, wait, is there a card called Thomas Tracker that's bad? So my brain was like, no, it can't be that card. Like, sorry, apologies. I literally had no idea you were like making a joke there. My brain was like, but it's so good. What? I don't understand. Am I the dumb
Yeah.
one?
So, aim high is not a terrible trick for us as well. Simply because I found it's pretty effective in stopping like a flip werewolf or a flipping our lone rider, or something like that, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
So,
I feel like I would want to run aim high over Ulvenwald Captive, I think. But
just as a way to
just because Ulvenwald right now, it's ramp, but like what do we only have 3/4 drops. Like essentially
yes,
it doesn't really feel like it's ramping to much. I mean, don't be wrong, you can transform, but at 7 mana, that's very kind of aspirational for this deck.
right. It definitely would have been better in the Docent / Elder D Fiend deck.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't carry travel prep. It's just yeah, I could see that. So without the ability to flashback Feeling Dread except in extreme circumstances was Weirding Wood, right?
Yeah.
Is it worth to cast that Feeling of Dread?
Yeah, that's tough. I do think it's still a powerful card, especially if we're going aggro. But I do also, I mean, just like tap 2 creatures at instant speed for 2 mana is very, very mid.
Yes.
So I guess it's a question of like, do we want to run Hamlet Captain over that? Do we want to run Explosive Apparatus just as like generic removal? Like, do we want to run Elder Deep Fiend as an 8? No, you can't even do that because you can't even emerge it for 8. I guess True Faith Sensor's pretty mid also because we don't have enough humans to really make it work.
Right. The only real thing is like, is it better than Borrowed Grace? So if we think about how our deck's going to play out, likely we're going to drop one of our Guardians on turn 2, right? And then hopefully on turn 4, we're able to set up a pretty strong travel preparations board. Now, if that's the case, is tapping down 2 blockers or surprise pumping our team +2/+2 or +2/+0, which of those is better?
I think Bar Grace might be better here. I think because we have things like Lingering Souls and we have things like Near the Chaplain, it's not amazing, but we also have flyers. And having any number of flyers that have and Borrowed Grace, I think it'd be more powerful. I do think tapping 2 creatures down is good, but I also think because this is the format with spirits, it's not as powerful as maybe original Innistrad, where it's mostly single bodies. There weren't as many make multiple bodies.
Yeah, totally.
Sweet, yeah, I think this actually looks really good.
Yeah, it was an interesting draft for sure.
It,
we picked a red card, and then Elder Deep Fiend, and then didn't play either of those two.
yeah, I mean, I always find Draft Sky the most interesting though. Oh yeah, this ha 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 April Fool's Day joke. I think it's very interesting. Like,
Oh, this is cute.
I do think it's actually cool, but I also really hope this isn't the entire game. I think it is, but it's. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
this is strong. This is real
Yeah, this
strong.
seems good. So turn 1, Lone Rider. Turn 2, Travel Prep.
Yeah, with our Mox.
Oh, I guess I'll
Emerald
try
that we're gonna
turn
pull
2. I
somewhere.
guess. Yeah, apologies. I always forget for some reason that Lone Rider's 2 mana. In my head, I'm like, I'm gonna play the plane so that I can't hold up, confront the unknown, so they don't know about it. Those small edges. Yeah, play this. I mean, so now I just play.
Bombardment us, bro.
Yeah, that would be sad. Oh, that's all right. That's fine. Let's gain some life. I'm just gonna play the courier, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because then next turn I can also just play travel prep, flashback travel prep.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind
Yeah,
of
that
hilarious.
is not fair and should not be passed. Like we got the travel prep so late.
Like turn 7 or something. Okay, I do actually love this board. I didn't really notice this. I love the little like etchings and little aliens. There's a little dog in the corner.
Yep.
All right, it's pretty
You
cute.
like
Oh, there's the
Goblin
brushwag.
Boom Brigade and
Oh yeah,
Soul Ring and
oh that's hilarious. I didn't even realize that. Lightning bolt, the energy
Yeah.
drink. Yeah, that's sick.
it's actually very cute.
Oh,
Oh,
opponent,
man.
you fool. It sure would be a shame if I did horrible things to you.
Oh man.
But you were not. Oh, and they're just like not blocking.
Oh, what a 6/6 first striker I see.
With life like a
Wow.
trample. All right.
Oh man.
This feels. I mean, if they have like kill spells, but even like this doesn't die to. I mean, if they have a bounce spell, it's annoying.
It's mostly Sonic Departure because it's just such a strong tempo and card advantage play, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is funny enough, even if they like
But-
even Biocarrier is a 5/4, if they kill it, it makes our confront better. Like, yeah, that's pretty bad for us, but that's fine. That's not even honestly the worst thing in the world.
just keeping it fair, you know.
Yeah.
No reason to crush the opponent on
Yeah.
the first move.
Oh, now our Tireless and our Moonsilver. That's actually kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, that was really rude.
What do we play next turn? Is it worth just dropping like Hamlet Captain Lone Rider, just have 3 humans out? Hold up in front.
Hamlet Captain buffs all of them, and then we can flip Lone Rider again with confront.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not playing.
Let's run it.
I'm gonna play that next turn, I think. So once again, I can just flip Lone Rider next turn because I think even this alone, just swing for another 5. I mean, they can chump here.
Yeah, I think they're definitely jumping here.
Yeah, I think they have to.
Jumping was a 2/4.
I guess they want the scry, is my guess.
Yeah, but why are they set on Delirium? Is that scary? That's so weird.
I don't know. Oh, I just realized that the cards, even though their deck are like the worn cards you have when you were a kid. That's actually a really funny touch.
Right?
But, all right, I am kind of a fan of this actually. But yeah, no, even then they're at 2, they don't have Delirium yet. They have 3 mana up, so they could have Drag the Bomb's a sorcery, I believe. Yeah, it's a sorcery.
The bounce is uncommon.
Yeah.
And it like does a zombie thing.
I just
Wow, all
showed
these are strong
Grab up
options.
again, right?
Yeah. Just spread the love, I think. Yep. Ooh, what's this? Galvanic Bombardment, maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we do it again.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. And you know, we get around bombardment now just by the clue.
Yep, having up.
Yep.
Yeah, this
Wow.
seems good. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
going to help you as much as you would like. I mean, it does turn on this, which is nice. It's probably going to get Delirium here.
Yeah, but I mean they're getting into chump mode real quick, and I don't think that's gonna mill us out.
No. I could not imagine. Like, I feel bad 'cause I think their deck is actually very sweet, but I also think that Travel Preparation is a messed up card.
Yeah. Travel Preparations is one of the few cards where we have 2 bomb blue rares, and they just don't hold a candle.
Oh, yeah.
For Travel Preparations.
I always think it's like funny when you have like sets like that where it's like, what's the did you ever remember Battle for Zendikar? Where it was like, what's the best card in your deck? And it's like, oh yeah, Drake's Nest or whatever, the kicker card that makes Drake's whenever you play it spelled kicker. You're like, it's not uncommon. You're like, yeah, I have 4. And you're just like, oh no.
Oh yeah. Day 1 of that format was wild when people didn't know, you know?
Oh yeah. And you just be like, I'm playing this wave. You're like, why? It's so bad. You're like, cause it has kicker. And you're like, so that seems dumb. And then you're just like, okay, play me then. And you just like roll an entire draft.
Funny is Guilds of Ravnica, whatever the second set was, and they had all the gate synergy. Was Gatebreaker Ram. And,
yeah. Do we mulligan this hand also?
Yeah, we'll keep this.
Keep this or no?
I think we keep this. I just don't think we boot on a 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Mantle on the bottom. Don't.
Yep.
I think it's least beneficial. Yeah, if we draw any land, we can play Tyler's Tracker. Which isn't great, but we have.
I just rarely mulligan a 5 ever. You know, like your win rate just drops 20%.
Yeah. Do we drop a Lone Rider here? They're gonna discard something. They're gonna kill something, or do we just drop Guardian? We don't get the value of Guardian, but it's just a 2-body to block Fury Blade.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if we want to get discard value. This is what we want to be blocking. So.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so funny how Fury Blade is just worse than Dragoon and the other Vampire at common. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's because I guess it's only during combat, so you cannot trigger it whenever you want to. Like being able end of your turn, pitch a Blood Mad. Yeah, so they can do it here, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Lone Rider has actually great stopping Blood Mad. So there's that.
If we draw planes, that would be ideal.
I could harvest hands.
Yeah, it's just more mana efficient, I think.
Yeah. Then if we keep this up to block, if they want to kill, then it becomes an equipment, which isn't the worst thing in the world. This is kind of an awkward draw for us.
Yep. The way to go for Lone Rider is, for example, they kill our guy this turn. Oh man, look! Good thing we didn't play Lone Rider, right? Holy
yeah,
smokes.
that would have been really bad. You're gonna
this
pitch
is
a
quite a
card
curve for our opponent. That is incredible. The aristocrat's gonna make things really bad next turn. Okay, great. We found a way to kill the aristocrat.
Yeah, so I think I just play Inspector Rabbit Bite to kill the aristocrat, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And then we're pretty stable as opposed to dead. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
that was
mischief.
Pretty lucky. That would have been so. That would have been honestly like I think at that point it just we go home. There's no like salt fixing that problem.
Yeah. I mean they hit us for 5. They have a 5/2 on board. It's just game over straight up. You know.
God, this card's an uncommon. This card definitely was a rare. I remember that because this card was very. Oh, that's why. Because this card's a problem. Okay. This is actually pretty good for us. I know they probably have some trick, but I think we have to block like this.
Wait. What do you mean? This is on board. They sacrifice our devil and kill both our guys. We have to block the 4/1 was a 2/2, and the 1/1 was a 1/2. This forces them to sack the devil.
Oh yeah, okay.
Also,
For some reason I thought this was. I thought they didn't have the mana up for some reason. I apologize. I thought it was a tap ability, not a. Like they couldn't activate it immediately.
Pretty monstrous actually. So yeah. This way, we at least trade for their threatening guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a very good call. This still sucks.
What's the equip cost on our equipment?
2. So we come with 2/3, which isn't terrible here. We don't get to do anything else. Is the problem?
Yeah.
I mean, I could also play this set up for next turn, but that feels like we're still taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Is it worth playing Lone Rider to flip next turn Bard Grace if nothing else happens?
I think we just played Tireless Tracker.
Okay.
Yeah. Because at least we're able to play Lone Rider and do things like Crack Clue or Equip Future, right? And here, I'm not worried about the card advantage. They're empty-handed. Well, they don't have. Not sorry. They have a low number of cards. Or they can just draw more awesome cards.
It's not great for us.
No, it's not. Because now we can't block the Fury Blade, but we will trade for Indulgent.
Yeah,
with
which I don't
Tracker.
love, but I do think we have to do that. That's tough.
Yeah, it will 100% snowball away the game.
Okay. I don't think we're out of this by any means, though, so that's not great. How do we keep... It's fine. This is fine. Okay.
I mean, Lone Rider should hold off the 4-1.
Yeah, true
Right,
that.
if they have another mischief, our goose is cooked, but we're not gonna not get our goose cooked on 3 lands, right? So
Yeah, that's very true.
the ideal situation is we just take 2 this turn, and we're able to do awesome stuff next turn.
Yep. Please don't have a Fire Temper. Thank God. That's still bad for us, but I think we just take 5 here?
I think so too.
I mean, if they have a combat trick, it sucks, but so I can also theoretically flip Lone Rider, which is not nothing. Because this doesn't have trample. I wonder if it's worth to either Rabid Bite to kill the Blood Mad, or to Borrowed Grace to flip this to make it a 4/4 trample lifelink to survive for more turns.
I don't see a way to Rabid Bite the Blood Mad. Oh, sorry, Blood Mad is 4-1, but you pointed to the Fury Blade.
Sorry, I meant 4/1. Apologies.
Yeah. I think we actually pass here. The ideal situation is they don't draw interaction. They
attack with Fury Blade,
trample, and then we Borrowed Grace.
Smart. Yep.
With first strike.
That's really smart. Yeah, I agree. For some reason in my head I was like, this is sorcery. It's not. That's
because they're expecting us to do like chump and lose our guy.
This is
right?
perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. Please don't have a trick. Please just let us go off without a hitch.
Yeah. If they don't have a trick, this should win us the game, honestly. But if they do, we just lose. Come on, Bubby. Don't have it. Don't have it, man. Oh my god.
Well, okay.
Yeah, we got cooked real hard there.
Dang it. That was like the perfect response to that. Okay. I mean, having 3 lands that entire time sucked. There's not much we could do.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how we played.
Yeah, I agree. I think that like setup for the last play, if they don't have that, is how that game 100% switches into our favor. Especially because it flips Lone Rider and all that.
Before first striker.
Yeah.
It's okay. For every double travel preps game, you have to pay penance.
Yeah. Magic's like, you know what you've done. You're like, I'm so... Forgive me, Father, I have sinned.
We know what we did. That was great.
This hand's kind of awkward because it's mostly combat tricks and mostly like removal. But that being said, it gets on the board early. And it lets us keep our creature alive and deal with their thing. So I think it's definitely fine.
Importantly, it keeps us from doing the devil's deeds, aka mulligan.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's funny because you play stuff like CDH, you play competitive for like modern or whatever, and it's like you have to get good at mulliganing, like being willing to mulligan. In limited, it's like, is your hand stone unplayable? No, then you keep it. Like every card is worth it. It's like, oh, okay. I'm kind of cool if they want to sacrifice the apparatus. I think this is definitely fine to keep, especially because next turn they can't do it, so we have things to handle if need be.
Apparatus is so sketchy, and I don't know. I feel like you have to be green to Delirium in this format.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's the generic, like, it's a good way to get an artifact in the graveyard, and it's removal. The problem is it's like 4 mana for 2 damage is slow. I think Terrarian's just a better way to get Delirium in this format.
Yeah. Apparatus is clocking in at a 50.8% game played win rate.
Yeah. Is it worth it to Rabid Bite, or should I just aim high, just like attack, just keep going in?
Yeah, let's.
Well, I think we attack regardless because there's nothing we can really do here.
Right. I don't think it's bad to bite.
So I wonder, but if we bite, I guess they get to for free blow this up if they want to.
What do you mean for free?
Well, because the next turn, then we have no mana up to aim high.
Right.
Hmm.
They can spend their whole turn, but I think that, we first, like, imagine if they just attack for 2/1, right? And then they don't blow it up, they just play a 3-drop, and then we just didn't do anything on this turn, but we took 2.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just like worried that, like I said, right now it's because we have no other creature, so aim high is a dead card with another creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is fine. This is their whole turn.
Right, because, It's a good card, but it's not what we need right now.
Nope.
Uh, yeah. I think the case where, for example, they go green byway courier or something, and then we have not developed our board at all. I think we're like a lot more behind in that case.
Sure.
Ooh. Our opponents really like that card. I still don't know.
I think this card's good. It depends on the deck. It's a very good defensive card. I mean, that being said, it's not like amazing by any means. I think the problem is because having no attack in this format when aggro decks are actually quite powerful. It was a lot better in its original format because those were much more battle cruisery. But this is less so. So I think it's people have that mindset of like, oh, it scries every turn and it's got 4 toughness. Like, yeah, but it cannot kill anything that attacks it.
By the way, there was incentive for us to hold that land in case we draw Tyler's Tracker next turn.
Oh, sorry. Yep, you're 100% correct.
Blue green. So they hit their.
I have a feeling there's gonna be a Drag Under coming our way soon.
Hey, is the Stormbound guy still in the set?
No, that was only last week, I believe. The +1/+1 all spirits.
Sorry, that's Battleground Vice.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
thinking about the 3/3 Flash Flyer.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's still in the set. Yes.
Okay.
That being said, I don't mind attacking into it, considering why. All right, we've faced 2 of these decks now. I guess blue green should have expected this. Oh, baby. Thank you for the mill, sir. Thank you.
Man, is Delirium making a comeback or something? What is?
I think people like Spider Spawn and I think Spider Spawn's this week. And I think people just like Delirium. I'm gonna keep the land. You had a good point last turn. I think I'm gonna travel prep, put a counter on this, and I can aim high if I need to. If I need to, I mean, I think I'm going to regardless, because it'll flip this guy. But I think this way we get them to block me, get to kill one of their people.
They do have priority, and that's a little bit suspicious here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely attacking, right?
My guess would be Forbidden Alchemy again.
Yeah. It's, I'm just looking at what could... like, Jace's Scrutiny might be the worst one, where, like, we waste our combat trick and they get to investigate.
That's true. I mean, is it worth just, like, gaining life off this, then? Like, you think if they...
For us. I think the fact that they didn't snap block means they probably don't have Jace's Scrutiny.
Yeah. Wondering what they could have. Like...
They could have their own aim high.
That'd be funny.
But yeah. It's strange that they're thinking so hard. The fact that they're thinking so hard makes me think that it's Forbidden Alchemy or something. Because if they had any combat trick that would allow their guy to survive or whatever, they just snap block.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. And the fact that they're not snap responding with something, I think it means that it's not a bounce spell. Oh, it was their own aim high. That being said, now we get to flip our dude.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which means I don't need to play this. Flip this. Beautiful.
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah, the travel preps and it rides is one. Right, Lone Rider is very. Also, I mean, it's so creepy and so cool.
Yeah, it's one of the best artworks from that set, definitely.
I know
also, the naming is just phenomenal.
Oh yeah. Anything that starts with it is just one of my other favorite names from that set was It of the Horrid Swarm. And I'm just like, it's such a cool name. Anytime you have anything that starts with it as the name of it.
I mean, they did a fantastic job creative. Handwire, the Writhing Township.
Oh, so cool.
Ormondal, Profane Prince. Oh.
So I think I'm probably one of the few people who genuinely enjoys Shadows over Innistrad more so than original Innistrad, and definitely more so than the latest iteration. Like, I think most people really are... Like, I think Innistrad, the first set was amazing. But I just kind of enjoyed, like, the feeling, the flavor more so of this latest one.
Wow, complete open mana. I just pass. What does that
I just
mean?
attack, right?
Oh, yeah, you definitely just bash.
I'm just like... Yeah, I don't know what else I really have. I don't really mind... What do you have? So that's fine. Your guy still dies and I gain a lot of life. Nope, or he's not even blocking. Okay. Just
Okay.
play this Hamlet Captain, and I guess I'm gonna pass for now.
What do you
Oh.
think about the prepping right now?
Just now? Is it?
It's worse if they have the bounce spell on their turn, right? Um.
Not. I don't hate this. I think this is fine.
Okay.
It also means next turn if we want to, we can Moon Silver and travel prep for if we really need to.
Yeah.
But I mean, this means like so this way, like next turn if I want to cast it again, this can get through anything they have. I think this forces them to use bounce spells, and even then, I think it's okay. Because then Hamlet Captain's also gonna give this a pump as it attacks. Yeah, so they have this. This is fine. It's not ideal for us, but I mean that's also their entire turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this has Death Touch now, but that's once again fine.
Oh wow, and they have Delirium now.
Yeah.
What happened just now? That's crazy.
Alright, so I'm gonna play this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could just bind the 3/3.
And swing in.
And then
Yeah.
Play your wait, play your planes first.
Oh,
so
keep
now if
open
they want-
front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not worried about losing life because I have a lot of life link, so that's fine.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And now if they block, we can eat their scryer.
Yeah. I
Which
think
we
that
should definitely do.
is worth it. Plus, it means it gives us a clue for next turn.
Mhm.
They're out of cards in hand. They can mill us, but that's fine because now we have travel prep. We have clues. We can flip this really easily because we can get a counter on it and attack with Hamlet Captain to flip it.
How many cards do we have left in our deck?
20.
Okay, so it's like we have to win in 5 turns or something.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine, though. I think I would be hard-pressed to not believe we can win in 5 turns. Okay, that's fine. More lands. So not ideal, but that's fine. So I'm going to travel prep here. 2 creatures. Go to combat, I think.
Send them.
One thing
So
they have...
I'm imagining that the previous turn when they scryed top, they had okay,
This is interesting. Are they going to double block Hamlet Captain?
Oh, okay.
Which is...
You know, we're okay with this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no issues
All right,
there.
let's crack a clue.
Oh.
I don't
Eh,
think there's anything we can draw.
I still have
but-
time. Let's find out.
Yeah.
No.
Ideally, we would draw something like, wow, we have Delirium? That's sick. Yeah, that's sick. I mean, now we just don't get attacked
Do
by
I-
3/3s.
Do I... Oh, each opponent's upkeep. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to
Um,
tap this guy. Cool. I'll flip
Yep.
my guy again. Thank you. Plus it. Yeah, this seems good.
Couple guys is quite strong when we're getting milled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually really bad for us. Okay, this made this a lot harder.
It did. That's tricky.
Only that's
Oh,
colorless.
listen, yeah, that was a pretty good draw off the top.
And our waiting wood's gone now.
Let's see.
Wow, I actually don't know if we win this now. That's... Which is funny, because I genuinely think that Imprison the Moon's a bad card in this set. I think it's a really bad card to play. That being said, here it was actually really detrimental. We had a lot of creatures, and we've seen kind of none of them. We've only played 3 creatures this entire game. So if we get a creature with 3 power, though, we do get to kill Manic Scribe for free.
Yeah, so if we just draw a Byway Courier or Tyler's Tractor or something, it'll be fine.
I think Tylos is in our graveyard. They also haven't... Oh, never mind. I was wrong. That's sick.
Yeah, let's bite the shit out of that guy.
Yep.
And play your land. Yeah, play the land first.
Just in case.
Yeah. And now without the threat of getting milled, I think we can just draw as many cards as we want.
Yep. Now I'm not concerned. That being said, hit B for 1.
So let's crack the clues in case we draw Thraben Inspector, unless it's already in our graveyard.
I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Okay, then I guess there's no point. Yeah. Man, Telpgeist is a straight bomb.
Oh, dang it.
That's okay.
I know, and we have 7 cards. It's just like I'm like we have to get another creature in order to get there.
Yeah, we have to.
I do think it's
I
worth
haven't been
getting.
paying too much attention to what we've been milling, but ooh, these are both
Yeah,
quite good.
these are both good. All right, so that's huge.
Yeah, because this is a you know 1 turn clock.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if our opponent can top deck again.
Yeah, the nice part, yeah, and then you can also make 2/1/1 flyers. That is not it. That is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to bash. Now we get more flyers next turn.
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything, so it's not worth it. But I can also just, I can do that this turn, can't I? Yeah, let's just do that.
Yep. Nearheart's Javelin, phenomenal card. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually did really well, like multiple drafts in a row, by just picking up Call the Bloodline. You know,
Yeah.
powerful discard outlet, and I'm discarding Nearheart's Chaplain. You know, like it's just.
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
make 1/1 lifelinkers, make 1/1 spirits. Yeah, it seems good. Seems powerful.
Yeah.
I just love this set for kind of how like white has never been a madness color where getting cards in your graveyard. This set was really cool because it really was like white got to have things that other colors just didn't, and I found that really interesting.
Okay. I mean, you just did on board.
Yeah.
Our opponent's deck was really focused on Delirium. You know, it's impossible that they're playing Imprisoned just to be able to
Have an enchantment go,
somehow
that
discard it.
enchantment doesn't get. I guess if they mill it, but that enchantment doesn't go to the graveyard. Like Deadweight's great for that, but
But you saw the Field Creeper, right? Like they're probably playing that just for the artifact creature.
oh, they super were. Yeah, they 100% were.
Yeah.
Definitely not my favorite deck in this format. I think it's really cool, but I think you have to play too many bad cards to make it work. I think it works better for green black because black has a lot of like I said, the dead weight stuff like that once you go to the graveyard, and green you get to run grapple the past stuff like that. But it's like also what are the payoffs that are worth it? I think like Mind Rack Demon
than freaking obsessive Skinner. To make it worth it, right?
I think like Mind Rack Demon, like the 4/5 flyer, but that's just also a 4/5 flyer. If you have Delirium, you just don't take damage. It's like I think that's worth it. I don't think milling for 3 is really worth it, especially in a format with so much flashback. Like you saw that, like they gave us essentially 3 free cards during that game, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I will take those all day. Like sure. That's theoretically problematic, but I think I'm just gonna. I'm not too worried. They don't have any creatures yet, and I'm just gonna hopefully beat them down before they can really do anything. That's annoying.
We could just Lunar Mantle and get in, or we could develop Chaplain. Chaplain's probably better. Let's attack and then Chaplain.
Yeah, see if we can bluff a combat trick.
Yeah, they got to block though. I mean, they can't. They're not playing that guy not to block, right?
Some people love that scry. They're like, ooh, but my scry.
For free? 3 damage?
My favorite thing is so don't be wrong, because I don't play a lot of best of 1 draft, which is why I'm so low in the ladder. So like bronze, people are so afraid of losing their things in bronze. If you attack with mana up, they're like, here's a combat trick. Like you can bluff all day and no one calls it. It's so free to just get attacks in, which is really nice. I mean, like it's very much a level like the more you play, the more you're like, okay, like what could they possibly have with this much mana? Interesting.
It's Mox Fruit Snacks. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. So here's the question, and I think what I actually want to do.
Rabbit Bite?
Well, no, we won't be able to kill it. But if I Lunarch Mantle and Rabbit Bot, I can.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Lunarch Rabbit Bite and make a 5/3 lifelinker.
Yeah, that seems good. Let's toss this on this bad boy, and then get chomping.
Oh yeah. Get biting while biting good.
Hit for 8. Yeah, you're at 9 already. Like it seems good. And now we have already 1 in hand, which means if we ever get to milling or if we ever end up with lingering souls, we can just cast both sides of it, which is kind of disgusting.
Yeah, that is just so behind on tempo.
Yeah. And they can get some life here. I'll just play another creature, I think.
You can play both if you play your land.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna attack first. They have to do something. I'm totally okay with this.
Chase's scrutiny. Ooh, tricky.
It's
Okay.
annoying, but still fine.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. So in that case, do I just play Chaplain and keep up for the clue? Let's do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Harvest Sand is not my favorite, but it carries the travel prep, I suppose.
It's pretty mediocre, but I think it's... We definitely didn't get a lot of like the lower... If we'd gotten more Thraben Inspectors, I'd be much more happy. There's a certain point where you're just like, we just need to... People are loving this card, and I don't understand.
They really do.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I get that it's like, oh, now I can't sacrifice it, but it's like, okay. Like, I'm just gonna
Play your spirit first to gain.
Oh, I
It's okay,
forgot you
you
have to
have
have
to
another... I forgot you have to have another spirit. You were 100% correct.
I mean, it's basically we traded 3 life for 1 damage to run next turn, so.
Yeah. And I'm less concerned about the life. But that being said, yeah, in my head, I like, you know your thing where you have your head, you're like 85% of what the card is, but you're like paraphrasing it. It's like this one, like, yeah, you gain 3 life, and it's like, right. The other text that actually matters. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, those shortcuts are how we keep our mental state for, you know, more strenuous situations, so.
That is unfortunately not going to be enough.
Our god tier play of saving the Guardian Pilgrims, especially for now. Sick.
I'm not saying I'm the best player ever, but I will keep the land in hand for Tyler's Tracker. Gain some life.
Good call, good call.
Yeah, it just, I feel bad. Like, I mean, they just have nothing on the board's the problem. Like, compelling ongoing investigation can gain them life here, but that's still just all they're doing in their turns. That's annoying, but we just have enough bodies to go around these things. Yeah, I'm not super concerned.
We could crack our clue first.
Oh, that's true.
Travel prep, for example.
That's would have been smart. Do I target my Chaplain? Let's not. That's actually the worst kind of way to tap, but that's fine. Yeah, so let's make a clue.
Yep, and then we can crack for Tarla's Tracker right now.
Yeah.
We'll take that too.
Should I play the Netherlands to crack this clue also?
Yeah, it's probably fine.
I think because we have... Oh, this would have tapped for 2 anyway. Duh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of why this card's played. Yeah.
We were able to crack it without playing the land, but, you know, if we just have Tarla's Tractor, as long as we have 1 land, it's perfectly fine. Like,
yeah.
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 Now we can keep up Confront the Unknown, right?
It's true. That was definitely what I was playing towards. Definitely good plays, not all bad plays. Killing Chase wasn't a coincidence entirely. This is all planned. All right.
Our opponent has a opportunity to us in terms of lands drawn, though. So
It's true. See, like this deck is sweet. This is my favorite deck in the format, I think. Like, it's very powerful, but it's just at the same time they're not doing anything. Like, they have no clues.
They like Graph Mole, but I mean they're just dead. So
listen, yeah, if they had Graph Mole, I think they'd be fine. Like, that really helps them stabilize, but they don't. It's you need that card in this deck, and they don't have it.
They're like on chump mode right now, so
yeah. I mean, right now we get to swing with everything. They can't even block with this. They're taking 5 damage. They're dead here.
well, no, they can block they can block our Geist, right? They can block creatures.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely forgot that Geist had, like, I was thinking that Geist had flying. I was just like, oh yeah, we have all ground attackers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're on chump mode, right? And then you can just finish it with aim high right now.
Yeah, I think I do.
Put it on your.
Oh, I could have killed in the game.
To lethal them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have any justification other than I'm a moron. I was like, yeah, we'll kill the blocker. We could have won the. Yeah, dude, I'm playing really badly today.
That's okay. I will say, so basically, I mean, they could just exile a creature from their graveyard, so it wasn't lethal anyway. Yeah, so this actually worked out perfectly well.
I mean, that being said, it is the very much incorrect play, but yeah, it worked out okay. And I can flash in Shield Mate. I won't need to, but I can, which is cool.
Yeah, and I think that you're probably gonna want to save it because
then you don't trade with the 3/2.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this. Currently, we're dealing them 6, and they can gain 4. Sorry, we're dealing them 5. They can gain 4, so they're not dead. Now that they have a 1/1, they're even not dead.
Yeah.
So I think we just save our 2/2.
I agree. I mean, I think at this point we're just gonna be a war of attrition. I think if they want to block with the Haunter, then like I said, we gotta blow them out. And I think I mean, they said they have to block with the 1/1, or they have to basically get rid of the whole graveyard. And they do. Yeah.
Yeah, they can gain a decent chunk of life from the graveyard. So
They can. Yeah. They can keep doing that.
yeah.
The problem is that does eat up a lot of their mana to do so. But I mean, gaining 2 life is not nothing. Like 4 life for 4 mana is kind of expensive, but it is still 2 of our guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying to figure out if they have any way into this game. Maybe they have
If they
something
actually just opened with 0/4 Geist, 0/4 Geist Jace, that would have been a huge pain in the ass.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that Jace is really underrated. A lot of people like it's not good enough for like standard or what modern and everything. But that card, like I had it in my cube. You played it. That card was really good, and I kind of underestimated how powerful it was.
So much loyalty.
They're going to investigate. The nice part of the investigation is they can make more 1/1s for investigating, though.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't get to get more life if they do this.
Yeah, they're not in a good position.
No, it's not ideal for sure. I think they're going to try to make the 1/1 here and double block maybe Guardian or something. Yeah. Which is why they're going to be extra sad if they block in the air and then 2... And this is how we end the game. Yep. Except people forget this card exists all the time in this format.
Yeah, this worked out a little well in our favor, I think.
Yep. Do I just keep Geist in case there's like some weird board wipe I don't know about?
No, just play it. There's no
Okay.
wipe in blue green.
If we get wiped, I swear to God. Yeah.
The wipes are Archangel Avacyn, Descend Upon the Sinful.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I think that might be it.
I think.
Fighting Rain, but that doesn't kill our whole board. We have 2 3s. And that's black. Yeah. Yeah.
I think if we had like one more Dauntless Cathar that we can play over stuff like Wording Wood. Like,
We didn't get a single Dauntless Cathar.
Yeah, I think people are wising up on how good that card is.
Makes me sad. I love that card so much. And yeah, it's just you don't find it anymore.
Yeah. My first draft, I was like, do I take this Dauntless Cathar or take Sigardian Pilgrim? Sorry, Sigardian Priest.
Yeah. That's actually
And,
tough, I think.
I think the answer is Dauntless.
I do think you're correct, because I think human decks are actually very powerful in this format. I think Sigardian Priest was so good because like that was in a format where the Eldrazi creatures are so powerful and all that stuff. Like I think because humans are so good, it's less powerful. That being said, it's still very good.
Yeah, they're completely neck and neck in terms of 17 lands data right now.
Oh, that's actually really funny. Yeah, I think 17 lands is such a cool. Like, don't get me wrong, the view is a little skewed just because the people who install it are more invested Magic players. But I think as a concept, it's so cool. I mean, I can block the Bloodseeker, which is nice, but I can't Rabid Bite it. I think I just pass and crack.
Yeah, I think we just hold back.
Yeah.
Because if they want to enable Madness, they're gonna have to sacrifice their outlet here.
Yep.
And it's significantly better for them to do that than for us to get him for 1.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm happy if you would like to trade my Inspector for your Bloodseeker and get rid of your Madness outlet. Which is actually hilarious. If I confront, he gets plus. Yeah, he gets such a huge buff. So do I confront here?
No, because if you confront, you become a 3/4, and he's a 5.
Oh,
He's a 4/4.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, so that's fine. It's annoying, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it's a card for our Thraben Inspector, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So we should crack.
Yep, I agree.
Even though it lowers our trick, we just gotta crack it.
I mean, I think the trick is good. But I think the point more so is like having the extra cards, just more options. I'm just gonna play Biocourier. Same thing though. If they want to, I'm happy if they want to attack and trade. That kind of doesn't bother me. I think this card's I don't know. Like, it's a huge swing, but anytime it's just like a trick that gives +1 toughness and it's like more than 1 mana, or just like it gives very little toughness bump, I just don't love those tricks. It really feels most of the time
Yeah,
you're
not my
just
favorite.
like, okay, cool. It's like I'm now trading the same creature for less. This is fine. You're making a 3/1. You have a 4/1. Yeah, this is totally cool with me.
Yep, block.
Yep, happy to block. This is anytime I get a Madness Outlet off the field for the Madness deck, I will do that 100%.
Yeah, and Vampiric Fury, which had a really high win rate, is no longer in the format.
Dude, that card was not fun to play against. Like, that card was a beat. I think I'm generally gonna play Lone
I
Rider and
think
hold up, or do you want to play Chaplain?
I like Chaplain, yeah.
Okay.
Because like we're if they want to trade, excellent. If they don't want to trade, we're swinging for 3 lifelink.
That's fair. Yeah. I guess it's true because we can keep a Rabbit Bite next turn also. So even if they want to hit in, I don't really care. I don't know. Yeah. The reason I like kind of did my Lone Rider because Lone Rider plus Confront is basically anything they have. So do we block her or do we just keep up our Chaplain?
Oh, we block. 100% block.
Okay.
It's like show us.
That's true.
Show me.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't want to take 10 and have them get 2 dudes, right? Like, yeah.
I do think I'd play this and then bite.
So, if they do have Galvanic Bombardment, which it didn't look like they did, no, they would definitely have shot our guy, right, before combat.
Yeah.
So I think they don't have Galvanic.
And they're not responding to anything, which means they don't have priority, which means they don't have anything.
Yeah. There is that black escalate spell, -1/-1/+1/+1, which would have really gotten us good.
Yeah. It's subtle strike, but as an escalate spell, yeah.
Yeah, but again, they also would have cast it last turn.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, but then you get to play that for free.
Look at that value.
That's still awkward because Lone Rider still blocks it really well.
I think we just get our 1/1s while attacking for 1 lifelink. Like they can't attack into this, right? So
yeah, very true. Yeah, that 2 mana life swing. Let's go.
Man, opponent's still at 23 and we're at 22. What kind of game is
what
this?
did they? Oh, because of the grotesque mutation.
Ooh, Gaia Reach Sanitarium. Can you mouse over that? I haven't seen that in a hot minute.
Yeah, each opponent draws a card and then discards a card. That's actually very good in the Madness deck, which is really interesting. I'm gonna pitch this Harvest Hand, I think.
Yeah, pretty good call. We could still use the lands though.
Yeah, I think I would like the land build double spell. I don't think we need more than 5, but I think 4 is a little low.
We're about to have multiple clues though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sick.
It's pretty good.
What do you think about confronting on Lone Rider, Rabbit biting the 3/3, and just swinging and flipping?
Ooh, what I think is that sounds very good. I kind of wasn't thinking about that. I was like, I was just going to attack and use it as a combat trick, but honestly, this is just kind of, hey, get everything off your board. And I mean,
and I think we can attack with 1 spirit and then just not let him hit us back. We can also keep back.
I think I'm going to play conservative here, just because I think once this gets too tough, it's a lot more difficult to deal with.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because this, unless they have Alchemist Greeting, if that rises 1 now is very hard to kill. Now, if they ever attack with this, I mean, it kind of depends on if they want to discard a card, but this is difficult for them because First Strike really just puts a damper on their deck.
Yeah, they just can't block at all. And we get to crack clues for value.
Yep. And I will. I would love a travel prep here. That would be sick nasty. Okay, now that's fine. That's pretty good.
So we have options, right? We can play the... So it depends on how much we want to hold up the Shield Mate, right? If we're holding up the Shield Mate, then we should play Hamlet Captain. And the other option is just Apothecary Geist and hold up the Clue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that also, though. It's a big defensive threat here. It does also get to block Bloodseeker for free.
Work first, I guess.
What? Oh, you would? Yeah, that's fair. Because also we can Bard Grace if we need to. Always good to get that option. I'm assuming they block with Accomplice. and they just sacrifice it like use the other ability. No, okay.
I will say picking it that rides as one over Selfless Spirit has been way more fun.
Yeah, so I think Selfless Spirit in general is a better card. I mean, like, I was playing in CDH for a little bit. Like, the card's very powerful.
Yeah, let's play the captain, I suppose.
Okay.
Just running it out there. Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry, you're saying Selfless what?
No, I think Selfless Spirit is an incredible card. I think it's probably the best card to play in this situation.
We can't discard that, right?
No, you're right. I don't have.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, Lingering Souls and Borrow Grace is just 6 to the face, so.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, yeah. But I do think that like if the rides is one, especially in this format, I think there's a lot more ways to flip it than people originally thought because there's a lot of combat tricks or ways to pump creatures, especially with travel prep, which I don't know if we had at that point. We had one at that point. Like I think that's all because one travel prep alone is enough to flip it, and that is kind of nutty. They're really trying to find ways to get through, and they're really not finding options. It seems like.
Yeah, our 3/1 lifelinker into 1/1s turns out it's pretty good.
Do I single block or double block this?
Just one guy. Yeah.
Okay. I guess it makes him have to use a trick. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
They're really kind of cheese people right now. And you know, it's definitely a legit strategy. It would totally have worked. You know, like give a guy +3/+1 and lifelink, and then +1/+1 and
yeah.
whatever.
Maybe it's a tad excessive, but like I respect it. Do I just attack with the Geist also?
I think, the Geist and the Spirit.
Yeah, because now we have 2 more in the back.
Back the captain for now.
Yeah, the captain just gets blocked by the ghoul callers. I don't think it's worth it.
And it doesn't even pump our guys because we don't have any humans right now. So.
Yep, yeah, because he comes in Eldrazi horror. Yeah, this
I'm surprised
is...
they didn't make him a Centaur Eldrazi.
That'd be the funniest type line. Like, well, you see, now he has horse legs, so he's a centaur.
Whoa, our opponent playing a land is very suspect.
Yeah,
Why do they do that when they have Gyre?
There's nothing in the set that costs as much. They're clearly thinking about activating Gyre. Do they mean to activate Gyre? And they're like, oh yeah, like this seems really weird now. Cause like, okay, I'll pitch this forest. We've also done a lot of lands.
Yeah.
This is fine. Yeah, you play a 5/3. That's fine. Like, dear opponent, I mean, they don't know they're dead in the air, but they're dead in the air. Like,
they are very dead in the air. Holy smokes, they're dead in the air. They're really dead.
So I don't need to play this. So I don't think I'm gonna rub it in. I just killed him, right?
Yeah, let's just not rub it in. Let's just get our normal blowout right now and be fine.
Yeah, like I don't need to rub it in. They're dead. It's fine.
Oh, could have gone to 45.
I know we could have get a lot of life, but I was like, yeah. But then I have to deal with blockers and then waiting for blockers. If you give your opponent a chance to rope, then I've had the experience of a lot of them rope, and I'm like, what if I just don't let you block? Problem solved. You cannot be mad that I'm winning.
Man, our one Nearhost Chaplain just shut the entire deck down.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing.
Like, wow.
I mean, that's the problem. So that is the problem with the Madness deck, is that a lot of them have 1 toughness, especially like that Blood Moon Vampire is one of the best cards in that deck in terms of creatures you can drop early. But also, it's really awkward if you just kind of don't have any. If you don't get to connect with it, it dies to everything. Like you need to have the Fiery Tempers. You need to have removal so that it gets through. And everyone we've played so far just hasn't had that. They've had Blood Mads, but like, okay, it's a 4/1, like neat. Cool. I would like a land.
I find that you need you need Gisa's bidding.
Yes.
To put on the pressure.
That card's really good. It'd be a really shame if it just died horribly. Now I give him the.
They didn't make that guy uncommon, did they?
No, thank God.
Okay.
This card's sick.
Because he was mythic before.
Yeah, the card's very good. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh man, our 3 life. I wanted that 3 life, baby.
It's a good thing that this has 3 toughness and doesn't die to his apparatus. I don't gain life here. Do they get to buy that back? They're gonna be real mad when I Rabid Bite it again.
Well, now let's hope they don't have Confront the Unknown, I suppose. No, wait, it's a 4/4 now. Holy shit, it's a 4/4. Don't do it.
Oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, you're right.
I think we Hamlet Captain and then the first half of Travel Prep.
Sure, I think that's a good idea.
Because this gets us out of the range of apparatus, allows us to hit for 3, and then we can do it next
Turn. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't. Yeah, I was like, I didn't realize they already had Delirium. They have like 5 cards in graveyard, and they're already at Delirium.
Yeah, it was sneaky. You know, like it just went shot
and then you
up
get
in
to
power.
Surveil 3, which is really powerful.
Because we know they have 5 spells in their hand, or at least 4 spells in their hand. So
They pitched both of those. That's interesting. Maybe they need a land.
yeah, it's definitely a land because they skipped their fourth land drop, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that guy has Death Touch. That's sick. Yeah. Well, we definitely need to. We can't Lone Rider right now because we definitely need to Travel Prep right now to get the fourth point of power to kill the Grimflare.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. And then we need to bite. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, we need to kill Grimflare, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a shame, but I think we offer this trade.
Okay.
Yeah. They're clearly stuck on mana, and the 2/1 Death Touch is going to trade with. Oh my God.
No, I think that was a really good call though. Because they're stuck on mana, they cannot sacrifice it. I think that was a very good call.
They must have the 4/5 Wolf or something right now. Or Sever the Bloodline.
That's
that's just a 5/5.
kind of whatever. Yeah, that's.
Dude.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, well, get in.
Yeah, we'll put you down to 3.
Wow, that was a very powerful 5 mana play for them.
Yeah.
You know? Like what things kill a 4/5 flyer? Almost nothing.
That's good, but they have the Death Touch, which is annoying. So I think I'm gonna play this.
I think we attack anyway.
I don't think we do. So I think if we hold back, because they can just block with whatever. If we hold back, we get to flip this potentially next turn, because this will trigger off that, and I can confront for the 3rd point.
Well, they do have apparatus up, so it's going to be pretty tricky to do that.
Oh, true.
I think that's fine though. I think this is okay.
I think just trading for the random stuff they have doesn't feel good, especially because now they have enough mana. I don't think they care much about Cultivator. Doesn't save it. That's fine. That's an annoying card. Okay.
They are pretty heavy on Delirium.
Yeah, they're very heavy
16
in Delirium. Yeah, that's Menace. That's annoying. It's fine. It's not worth it just to get a clue, is it? And crack it?
It actually probably is. The reason why I was going to attack last turn was because they were either going to trade it with the Cultivator or the 4/3. But if they did it was 4/3, we blow them out with a clue, right?
Oh, I gotcha.
This would have been a great time to draw and play Tireless Tracker.
Yep, it would have.
I think we just need to bash. It's not getting any better for us to not bash.
Yeah, I guess our Rabbit Bites are both gone too. Yeah, it's just I hate that we're throwing away the Hamlet Captain for that. But I think you're correct. Problems we're dead in 2 turns now. That's rough. Jesus. All right, we're dead. That sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pretty classic game of they were mana screwed, but they had like all spells in their hand. Right?
Yeah.
And then we got flooded, right? So. Yeah.
It does kill me. Like, I know mathematically it's going to happen all the time, but it's like, man, playing 16 lands, and the amount of times you flood, you're just like, I don't understand.
Yeah. I'm thinking of, like, is there a way we could play it that right as a 1 in a different manner? So let's say we don't play it first. We just attack with a 4/4. They have the option of blocking with their 4/3 or blocking with their 2/1, right? If they block with their 4/3, we confront the unknown, and then they're forced to crack the apparatus to make it an even trade, as opposed to just letting us have a 4/4.
Yeah, that's
right?
possible.
But they're probably going to block with a 2/1 Death Toucher, and then they have the 4/3, and then yeah. I mean, obviously, if we're going to draw 3 straight lands, it's not going to work out for us either way, but...
I don't think we can keep this. We have nothing that does anything for too long.
So opponent took a mulligan, which means they probably might not blaze out of the gates, right? But I think it's fair. You know, I think we can mulligan because, yeah, even if we draw land 3, there's nothing. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, it's not
We
the
can pitch a forest.
yeah
I
not
guess.
not the best thing in the world, but it's fine.
Yeah.
That's not the ideal draw. Yeah, I just concerned if like because if we just like we had. Okay, that's pretty
Oh, that's great.
good. Yep.
You know what's gonna be sick is well, I think we're still playing Lingering Souls, but you know the 2/2 is ripe for ambush from the shield bait. So
I concur. Ooh.
oh, now we're definitely holding back.
Yeah, I think I just lingering souls here still.
Yeah.
It blocks.
is
I mean, it
the
blocks
most-
this. This leaves
It's
this
the strongest
aluminum.
defensive option.
Do I attack still?
Yeah. Get that 1 life back.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah,
have.
It's pretty hard for them to get past 2 1/1 flyers. It was their 4/1.
Yeah, I take 2. That is fine.
Mhm.
Oh, they don't even attack.
Whoa,
Okay.
Nothing.
So I think
We're at an impasse.
I could attack and Bard Grace.
You could. I think it'll be stronger when we can play it for 5.
Okay, so is it worth just passing for shield mate up then, or
I
attacking with
think
a
the
flyer?
attack is the 1/1 flyers.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Yeah. So we know they have four spells in hand, which is not ideal for us, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's not good.
Yep.
That's fine. I can't do anything about that.
I think that's perfectly fine because they're gonna get their 2/2 ambush right now, and then we can rapid bite. And it's better that we didn't get our
Well, I block the accomplice here and then rapid bite the blood mad.
yes.
Okay.
And it's better that we don't get our spirits immediately exiled for 4 mana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good card too.
I still
I
think.
mean, we could just play Chaplain, and you know, like they're not gonna attack into it, right?
Yeah, that's true. All right, so just attack with everything again.
Yeah. And then even if they answer our Chaplain, we could play Plains Bard Grace or something. Yeah, and I think we keep the Plains for now.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to play it right now. I mean, we have enough if we want to double cast spell next turn.
See, my thinking is we want to get Chaplain online as early as possible.
That's kind of a pain.
This is fine.
Yeah.
And the reason is because when they suffer the Bloodline, if they kill all our guys, oh my god, that's so good. That's exactly why we held the land too.
Yeah.
Holy balls. Oh yeah. Oh.
That's
opponent,
pretty.
you
That's
are a
pretty
dead
big
man.
here. All right, that was kind of sick. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been bad even if we didn't draw it, because Borrowed Grace pumps 6 damage for us, right?
Yeah.
So we deal them 9 and kill their guy, right? And then so they'd be down to what, like 3?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think either way, but I mean, it's just icing on the cake, right?
I mean, this is kind of hot. Like now we have Chaplain to get back 2 more creatures. Rabid Bite's pretty good here.
Just Rabid Bite for lethal. Rabid Bite, Borrowed Grace for lethal.
Yeah, seems good. Do not pass go. I will collect $200.
Yep. This series of draws and plays worked out really well for us.
I think adding the Borrowed Grace was a good call by you in deck building. I know we were very much debating if it was the correct call art to add. I think it is very much. I think we've made more spirits than I think even I was like anticipating. Like I think that's happened on more than one occasion, especially with like we have the Lifelinker has been pretty. God, sorry, the back of that card really hurt me for a second.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, I think it's definitely a strong card that I think was correct over the Crippling Fear or Feeling of Dread or whatever.
Yes.
The tap 2 guys. Because obviously it's pushed so much damage for us so far. And honestly, even in the game that we lost, if they didn't have the +1 double strike off the top, like we wrecked them with Borrowed Grace, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you're right. And that this hand, I can't throw this back. This hand seems we're on the play, which is awkward. But I think we're up to turn 3. We have to draw, and I think it's worth it to keep.
Oh, this is definitely tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, if we draw a land, it's like so good, but
How greedy you feeling?
I think we ship it. I think Weirding Wood and Borrowed Grace for now are like dead cards, so it's like we mulligan anyway.
I think
this
you're
is
correct.
better.
I'm sad about it, but I do think you're right. Do I
Yeah,
throw back
and we
Harvest
can
Hand or
triple
aim
aim high
high?
here.
Yeah, aim high. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense to me. Also, then do we play Harvest Hand on 3 or do we play Tireless Tracker? Oh, that's not great for us. That's gonna
Oh yeah, that seems no
flip.
flip right now.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, we will flip it back when we travel prep.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we might take a lot of damage by then, but you know,
Yeah.
a turn 1 haste is a turn 1 haste, right? Like,
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
yeah. Another menace.
Or they'll flip it back for us.
Ooh, this is all really strong.
Weird.
Oh, what? Why did they do that?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, weird
Okay.
decision by them. So I'm gonna play Harvest Hand here because I don't mind if it dies.
Yep.
Yeah. It blocks if they don't have anything. If they want to use the apparatus, that's fine because I will 100% play Tireless
Oh, yeah,
Tracker.
we'd love for them to dump the apparatus on it
Yeah.
right now. You know, like skip their turn 3, let us play Tireless Tracker uncontested. Like
Yep.
incredible.
That's good, but not particularly great now. Because if we take 1, that's fine. Jesus.
Ooh, this is really rough.
So apparatus is awkward because it can kill Tireless Tracker unless we have a way to pump it immediately.
And I don't think we can, but I think we still have to play it. Because if you think about the play pattern, if we don't play it, they'll just attack us, and then like what? We're just kind of sitting on our thumbs as a 3-2 trample is getting us, right?
Sure.
Like, yeah. Let's. If they want to kill it right now, they're gonna have to not attack with Kindred next turn. So.
Yeah, that's true. And we need to keep this from
And
flipping.
if they're smart, they'll kill it right now.
Yeah.
Like, right now.
They could pass and keep that up, which is probably what
If they pass, they lose the game, right? If we untap and we can crack a clue and instant speed, they lose.
That's true.
Yeah. So the line of thinking that is we could wait until turn 5, tracker land, or actually we can't even do that. We have to have a clue. In
Do
play.
we
All right,
block this,
definitely
make them activate it so they can't kill our Tireless Tracker?
100%. I think this is horrible for them. I don't know why they would do this.
I think they're
They would
trying to
have
be
have
really
confront
greedy
the unknown
here.
to make this make even a lick of sense.
Yeah, they're trying to
has to
be...
be-
But now they
Okay.
can't kill us. So that's fine.
Yes,
Yeah, now Tireless Tracker lives, and they're in trouble.
they are definitely in trouble unless they have Geist Blast or Galvanic Bombardment. Then we're really in trouble. Whoa.
Oh, they're in
Okay.
pretty rough shape here. I crack
I think
a...
we definitely crack first. Yeah, just crack immediately before they have a chance of. And we're really looking for confront the unknown. Planes.
So I crack another one.
Um,
I could just Lunarch Mantle on it. Make him thick.
I think both of those are worse than equipping.
Okay.
So here's my thinking, right? If we Lunarch Mantle, we make it a 5 toughness, right? Which means we can't block Ulrich's Kindred because they'll Kindred and Apparatus, right?
Sure.
So a 5 toughness is identically as a 4 toughness.
Wait, did I not? Oh, I cracked clues. Dang it.
Oh yeah, that was the.
We can just
I think
block
we
this, can't we?
block.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the
Well,
down.
because they're attempting to trade their Kindred and their Apparatus for a tracker.
No, that costs 4 mana. They can't do both.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's
so-
what I was
so- but
saying,
they would do
trading
two.
the Kindred and the Apparatus. So like we get a 2-for-1 basically.
Do we have nothing?
I think you definitely block though. Like we're not taking 5, especially because Apparatus can go face, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So like this way, they skip their turn, they kill their 3/2 wolf, and they kill the Apparatus in exchange for our dude, and I think we're fine with that. Clearly, we need to draw a creature, but if we don't draw creatures, then we're not going to win anyway.
Yeah, this is... I really would like to stop flooding or to draw a body.
I think we have 15 bodies total.
Do I just bound? I bound by this Moonrise Intruder, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can also move this as need to be. I can sacrifice a permanent to move this to something else. But for now, I think we save a lot of damage.
You definitely just need to stop taking 2 for a bunch, right? So,
Yep.
yeah. Based on our draws, I think the plays that we made paid off. Because like, we never drew a creature after Teller's Tracker, right? So imagine if we didn't trade Tracker and we just took 5.
Yeah, we've
and
had
then
2
we're
creatures.
gonna trade Tracker and trade
Holy shit.
Oh god. Okay, or they can draw pretty well, you know.
This just okay. That's still not.
Ooh, can that actually save us? It might.
So I think I play this.
Yeah.
Do I mantle? I mantle on
the
it, right?
I think the problem is I don't think we can ever beat Ulrich of the Crawling Horde.
So
'Cause
here,
all we have to do is
no, this is fine. So because I can move this over now. This
Can it
makes
not
so they cannot
transform
transform
if it's
or
bound by
cannot.
Moon
Yeah,
Trigger?
cannot transform.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
'Cause
so-
otherwise I can just pass their turn and fight as a 6/6, right?
So I'm gonna put this on. So I've cast 2 spells. Yeah, I've cast 2 spells. That'll flip. And I'll sacrifice. I'll destroy a forest.
Yes. Thank goodness the creature we drew was Lone Rider.
Yeah, for real. And I'll play this out. Whatever.
Yeah.
We've
we
already
definitely
put
just
Teletracker's
got
already gone. And now I can. So they can hit us for 1,
They can hit us for 1.
and then I guess they can also hit us for 2 here. But we don't die unless they
So
have.
we're hoping they don't have like another aim high or something,
Yeah.
you know, or rapid bite, but I don't think we can beat that either. Come on, pass, baby. Okay, that's promising. That's
Yeah.
promising.
Are you absolutely shitting me?
Okay, it's okay. I think this is still fine for us. We just need to draw a creature.
Do I travel pet Bard Grace gain as much life as I can? Like, what is the plan here?
So they don't have that much damage, right? They have 8 damage, and then if we travel prep, we'll go to 9, right?
Yes.
So I think we definitely travel prep once, at least, and then we can evaluate whether we want to travel prep more.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Wait, did
We're definitely
targets...
not travel prepping their dragon.
I was making sure that I didn't know if it would be like, oh, you cast a spell, therefore I get the spell also, and I was like, that would be.
Actually, you know what the sickest counter to that dragon is? Okay, so now let's think about it. We can flash it back again and just gain more life, right?
Yeah.
And just stack a bunch of life. That might not actually be bad. Like we just put another 2 counters and have a 6/6, and then it flips into like a, I don't know.
It flips into
9/9?
yeah, it flips into a big guy.
Yeah, let's prep again.
All right, we're going all in, but that being said, I think it's kind of how we get back into this game.
Yep.
They cannot block this, or they can, but they lose their whatever they're blocking with. I mean, I think I'm so surprised they didn't block with the messenger, honestly.
Yeah, it's trample.
No, not yet. Not until it flips. And
You're
now,
right.
and now it's a 10-10. That's what I'm saying. That's why it seemed weird to me. It's like, I think the idea like, oh, we can kill him. It's like, I'm at 11 now, and I have a 10-10 lifelinker.
Does
Like,
this mean that we have lethal?
yes, it does. That's hilarious. I mean, if they block with nothing, I mean, that's kind of funny. I kind of hope they block with Neonate and, like, sacrifice and forget. Like, yeah, we're fine here.
Desperation time.
I think, oh my god, hold on. They just die. You cannot transform. Oh my god. All right, I'm going for it.
Yep. I mean, we got to do it. And in green, red. I mean, what could do it? Oh, we need to cast it before. Oh wait. Oh yeah, they have no blockers even. Wow.
Kill you from 13.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh my god,
that's
we
good.
did it. We did it.
Who needs Ulrich as a crawling horde and Mirrorwing Dragon when you can have it that rides as one?
Riding that whole,
Backseat.
picking up that whole game on his back. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, dude. You definitely called me out on. I didn't think it had. I thought it had trample, but no. Like they could chump block was their 1/1,
Like,
and they don't.
That was the
lose.
greediest thing for them. They're like, oh, I need this one extra damage. It's like, I mean, if we're getting that much life, the one damage isn't going to help, and you not going that, like, taking that much damage in one shot is not insignificant. Like,
Yeah. It's insane that we drew 3 dudes total in our travel prep deck, and we still won.
yeah,
Like,
we drew literally 3 creatures. I mean, our deck is only like, our deck is 15 creatures. It's not like a billion, but that's.
Borrowed Grace heard us talking shit and was like, yo, dog, I'm gonna win you every game.
The worst part is, yeah, like that's all it's done so far. This hand seems pretty good. If we
Oh,
draw
yeah, it's
any
really good.
forest, we're golden.
Yeah, it's a really good hand.
All right, they're not doing anything for a little bit. That's sick.
I only drafted during week 1, so it's possible that week 2 made Delirium so much better. Because like, why are so many people playing it? You know?
I don't know. Like I said, I think Spider Spawn might not even be this week. That's the thing. I know it's a
Actually,
week.
I do think Spider Spawning is this week because it's all the flashback spells. But
Oh,
then
okay.
I should see what the win rate for that is.
I also think Certain Death is a really bad card. I get that something you have to run it because it like I understand, but I think it's genuinely bad.
Yeah, Spider Spawning is doing decent at 56%, and I think we lone right.
Yeah, I agree. We can Pilgrims it next turn plus Topple Guys to tap anything down. Like, they can play this, but that's kind of fine.
That card's a good card.
Oh, that's such a... No, that's totally fine for us. A Triskaidekaphobia, okay. I would love a Forest, but that's fine.
What do you think about cracking
the Clue, play
and then
Doppelgeist?
Doppelgeist?
Yeah, I definitely don't hate that. Yeah, that'll be good.
Wow.
That'll be good for next turn. I think this is really good here because it also means they don't get the block, which is what they wanted the most, I think. Because being able to mill more is probably exactly what they want.
Oh, you think they were gonna trade for our Inspector?
I think 100%.
Hmm.
That's problematic, but... Alright, I don't think I blocked
Yeah,
that.
they're not trading. Yeah.
Okay, that's getting annoying. I just Lingering Souls, right?
So you could Pilgrim, and then that allows you to Pilgrim and Inspector double block the 3/3.
This isn't a flash.
I know, but I mean, like, play it, put it the +1/+1 on your Topple Guys attack for 2, and then next turn they have a 3/3 attacking into a 1/2.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, the cards that blows out are Aim High, and Confront the Unknown and everything. But if we play Lingering Souls, they're gonna hit us for 3 no matter what. And if we're okay with that, I think that's.
I think I'm okay with that. I think because we're at 19,
Okay.
I don't mind. I think I like just more getting like the threats on the board, especially because now I said we can hit him for 1, and then like if
Yeah.
this is a 3-turn claw, like this is 3 damage a turn.
Yes, and I think this is a good play because, especially if we draw Forest, because then we can Guardian into Rabbit Bite into Flip.
Ooh,
and we wouldn't
Ishkanah.
have to
Okay, that's a
flip.
good reason to go Delirium. That card's really good, and I'm
Yeah,
really
it's
glad
better
it's
than
in the
never.
graveyard.
I hope they don't have like the wishing thing or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, grapple from the past or.
Whoa, nice. Okay, so this is exactly what we're talking about. Now we can, or sorry, not what we were talking about. I'm saying the benefit of holding on to Guardian is now we can flip Lone Rider.
Can we? Oh, because we can attack and then attack. We can.
Well, not really, because I was expecting them to hit us with a 3/3. The fact that they didn't is weird.
So I think I want to play Weirding Wood and Flashback Lingering Souls.
Post combat. This might be.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
We want to save our green. I think this might be aim high or something. It's weird that they wouldn't attack with a 3/3. Like what we were gonna block with all our dudes.
Do I attack with Topple Guys also? Probably.
So you're basically gonna trade Topple Guys for a Crow no matter what. I think. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do that, I would leave back one of the guys if you don't want to take 4 damage because we're trading 3 for 4. But I don't know if it's Topple Guys that you want to leave back. So I don't think it matters too much either.
Yeah. I think this is fine. They get to
Oh
know.
man, if they had double block there, that would have been wild. Okay, so gotta be careful about our entire team not being able to block when they play their three guy haste.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Do they have Delirium right now?
Oh, 100% they have Delirium. Yeah, they have 5 cards.
Okay, so our entire team can't block. Yeah, they don't have that much power.
Yeah, that's the thing is I think at this point I'm not as worried about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I think you're correct. That being said, I kind of want to just make a bunch more spirits. Like, I think at this point I just want to swarm them in the air.
Yes. So I think then there might have been additional credence to attacking those double guys. It's going to trade either way. I might as well trade this turn or next turn.
Yeah, I think I wasn't sure exactly what we were doing. I think it's okay. So it's like if we can draw a Bar of Grace or some way to, like a travel prep, I think we can, like, we're good. Yeah, so this is fine.
Yeah. So it didn't work out the exact way I was thinking, which was the attack was the 3/3 the previous turn. We pump up Lone Rider with Guardian, bite a crow or whatever. Whoa, that is super low negative attempt. What is going on here?
So here's a question: do I just Geist Rabbit Bite? Do I Pilgrim?
Let's think about this. We could Pilgrim, buff Lone Rider, attack is everything, post combat Rabbit Bite, flip Lone Rider, draw with Clue.
I don't hate that. I think that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Do we kill the crow or the Morn Willow?
That's a good question. Let's attack first, and we can talk about it.
Sounds fair. Everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything.
We're not blocking. Blocking's for the chumps.
I think we want to kill the crow, probably.
Yeah, this is just now a 3/2. Its kind of ability is gone, and it just trades for our Pilgrim.
Like, we're in a really dominating position, and the thing I was thinking about is if some weird situation happened where we killed the Morn Willow, they managed to grave dig it and then make us unblockable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, Lone Rider has been just MVP every game.
Yeah, that plus Rabbit Bite's actually very powerful. It's one of the things where, like, I was like, oh right, it does the damage also. Yeah, and they can't deal with it. That's 7 wins. We actually got there.
Bro. Our first collaboration was very successful. We played some sweet games.
Those were fun, yeah. I was so, like I said, that the one game drawing 3 creatures and still winning, which is the biggest hit the rides one.
Yep.
That was awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, man. This was super fun.
No, dude, let's continue. You know, well, not right now, but we can definitely do some more drafts in the future, right?
Yeah, 100%.